I forgot to change the. There we go. Chat. Alright, I should actually be set.
Awesome sauce. Should crack this before it gets too crazy.
Can load our save. This one right here. Hmm?
The old iPad?
The old iPad?
No, my iPad. Where is my iPad?
Oh, I have no idea.
I.
Isn't it that thing you're using to cook from?
Oh my god.
And this is why I want to make a chopping board that has a pad in it, so that you don't have to take a pad away. It would be so awesome.
No, I want to take iPad away. I want to take it away so I may play a game while waiting for food to cook.
That's the thing, yeah, you need like dedicated cook Kindle, not iPad, in kitchen. Yes.
At least I had that thought there for a second, otherwise you would have been lost for hours.
It's like I swear I had it out in the living room. I was using it out in the living room. Oh my god.
Resume game. Alright, we are back.
Woo! We're back! And doing the usual Instagram-y thing.
That works. Alright, let's pick up.
Sorry, Red family. Your conveniently timed jokes will have to wait. Hopefully this gets his attention.
Oh, yeah, I need to turn on the
Hey! That infomercial was just about to tell me how to grow an extra arm.
So that's
Guaranteed.
what
You truly are a
I told you about this earlier.
I know, but I mean, it works so well.
Yeah,
like it
I know.
actually.
Yeah. Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah, no, for some reason I thought we had done that already, which is why I didn't put much thought into it, but apparently we did not do that already. So let's try if this is loud enough. Alright, well you happen to have the recovery disc. What kind of facial product are you using? Oh, your outdoor area is amazing. Where do you get your ideas?
Your outdoor area is amazing. Where do you get your ideas?
Oh, it's nothing. Just a little something I saw on AC Magazine. Phonetically known as AC.
What does the AC stand for?
Addict chic.
The real innovators of fashion.
Yep. They made poor hygiene sexy again.
Was it ever?
To a fashion pleb like you, probably not.
Oh, the wandering eye.
Oh dear. What is that?
What's the hottest conspiracies this week, Space Cadet?
Planet Earth's president apparently wanted to grow up to be a talking car.
Slow week, huh?
Not at all. He just got surgery to replace his arms with wheels. He died.
Oh. Right.
Apparently, they are now recycling his body into real car tires. It's almost poetic.
He finally made it! He is still indeed a car!
What kind of facial product are you using? Your skin looks great.
Gorgolowicz facial wipes. Thanks for asking.
So, it is kind of funny that for all of these, the first one is like the legitimate one, and the rest is just like, it's just crazy stuff. And you know that it's just crazy stuff. Like, you know that it's not even really meant to, like, help the story.
Which just makes it that much better. That we've got so much dialogue that we can talk about that has no purpose other than humor.
Pretty much.
All for the lulz. It's all about the lulz.
Mm-hmm.
Lol.
I mean, being a car would be kind of cool, so. I can see the draw.
That makes sense. That does.
Would you happen to have the recovery disk for Derp OS 3.1?
Derp OS?
Would you happen to have space dust?
No.
Then I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
If I get
this
space dust.
space dust, will you give it to me?
I'd also sign.
Whatever, this could do fine. I am flattered regardless.
Ooh.
Can you at least prove you have it?
Is this it?
Sandstorm.
Well, that's classic. Still relevant after 50 years. No, it is not.
Can I still have it though?
What about this?
Paradigm eats
Oh.
cereal.
Oh, Jesus. That is creepy. I'm not sure I want to ask how you got that.
Maybe this one?
Ah, it is cracked.
Yes, give it to
He also
me.
has a number
Not
on his
until I
hand too.
get
It
some
was
of
like
that
3, 4 something.
sweet. I can't believe it's not sugar.
Don't you mean space dust?
Yeah, whatever. Same thing.
Why do you take space dust?
To escape the monotonous routine of everyday life. The pain I feel from past unrequited love.
Aw.
The harsh reality of human emotion and life.
Wow, that's quite profound. Maybe I've misjudged you.
Thank you, Talking Peach. You're not so bad either. For a delicious fruit. Make sure to tell Banana he still owes me $20.
Really? I can't ask about if they're
Are
who's
there
banana.
any side effects?
I want to know who is
For
banana.
vision, you also turn into a metaphorical elephant. And sudden combustion. That's a pretty big one. Hasn't happened so far.
How do you turn into a metaphorical
I'm
elephant?
not sure how I'm alive
Hallucinations?
most of the time.
Although I have to say, the spontaneous combustion is kind of true because pretty much on everything, one of the side effects is like potentially death. So I mean, the outcome is the same.
Do not use space dust while sleeping.
What is space dust?
It's space exploration in powder form.
Do you ever get to see any aliens?
Yeah, but they are total dicks that don't pay taxes. Except for Florgan. He's alright.
It's alright. It's okay.
I like how he has like aliens that he visits like every time. He has buddies. They're just always there.
Everything's
Where
better with
can I
buddies.
find
Florgan.
space dust?
You can cook it yourself.
Woo!
It's a meticulous process of gathering rock samples from the moon. Be wary of the man on the moon, though, for reasons I don't want to get into right now. And then I forget the rest. Alternatively, you can get it from your local family drug dealer for the lowest prices. Guaranteed. Mainly because he murders all the competition.
A true businessman.
Alright, so obviously it's the drug dealer, because otherwise we would be like having the moon, where we would just literally just be picking up every rock out of like 100 rocks to find like the one rock or enough rock.
Also, our map is on a postcard, and it's not big enough to hold a moon, so I think
Maybe
we're
there's something called the moon.
the moon.
Yeah, it's like the moon.
It's like
an indoor stage for where they obviously did the rocket launch.
I like it. I like
Yeah,
it somewhere
stage
in the
the moon
forest
landing.
off on the
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, it's possible.
It's covered up by one of those pieces of tape that we haven't removed yet.
After everything we've seen, why is it that you think that there can't be a moon?
That's
Like,
a,
now that
that
I
is
think
a
about
really
it,
good-
I was like, maybe there's a moon, and you're like, you know, it's on the postcard. I don't think so. It's like, really? After all we've seen, no, that is too much. There is no moon. Too much.
We have a beatboxing eggplant. We have dials on a vodka
Just
container that are just stuck on. It's being held together by 2 layers of duct tape, at least.
with no moons, man. That's
But no
just,
moon, that's too
just
much.
crazy.
We do not go there.
That's just crazy.
That makes no sense.
Nope, not at all.
Talking Peach.
I think I probably already told you this before, but the random viewer we have might not know.
Hello,
But
random viewer.
but the one of the things I always really like about watching movies with other people is like how much stuff they'll ignore until they finally get to that one point where whatever it is ridiculous for them. And I always like to know what the one point is
the
that they're just
breaking
like,
point
nope,
of that
that's
film.
it. Like that's just unrealistic. And you're just like, okay, so you've bypassed the fact that he's like jumped from this building to this building, and like that would nowhere work at all. Like whatever, or you ignore the fact that like there's this Uzi sitting in this like cabinet or some shit or whatever, and then it's like oh no, he wouldn't eat eggs because he said earlier he wouldn't eat. Like no, it's totally they forgot about that part. It's awful. Like it's like really that's what you're gonna.
That's like one of those major cruxes when it comes to the whole Star Wars universe. It's like no, physics exist like they do here on Earth in Star Wars. Minus all the space magic. Pay no attention to the space magic. Space magic works within the bounds of our Earth physics.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. It's always great.
Yeah.
I just love the point where somebody's just like, nope, that's just unrealistic. And I'm just like, And then you always wonder, like, I wonder if there's a certain personality type that will just be triggered by certain things. Like, I feel like I could do a research paper on this. Just, like, watch movies and have people tell me the point where they were just, like... And see. And if it's, like, you have, like, the analytical type who's, like, okay, up until, like, they're, like, typing on the computer and they're like, nope, I'm out.
I am now going to troll everybody that I know to find this breaking point of theirs.
Oh, yeah.
For their movies and media.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm going to exploit this to the fullest extent.
Yeah, totally. If you're watching a movie with somebody, like, you don't even have to ask them. Like, if you're watching a movie with somebody, like, there will be a point when either afterwards or during, they will, like, tell you about that point that was just ridiculous. Just, like, and then, just try and think of, like, all the things prior.
I just had that moment, actually. I ended up, have you seen, Annihilation?
No.
Okay, no spoilers. But no, I went to see Annihilation with a friend, and we came out of the movie, and she was like, I was totally fine up until the end of the movie. Then it made absolutely no sense. Fucking stupid, I don't understand it. No, it was wrong. No, I don't like it. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, and then you're like, why was that the triggering point? Like, you suspended your disbelief for, like, all of this.
Leading all the way up to it.
And then for
all
something...
the breadcrumbs, too, that it's like, it builds upon.
Yeah, and then there's something there, you're just like...
Goes over the edge too much.
Yeah, so I want to know, like...
That is so true.
Because I'm pretty sure most computer people would probably tap out around the time there's, like, any typing and stuff. They're like, I'm fine, you can have car chases where they're jumping off bridges and things are exploding and they're doing this and stuff, but that is not a real operating system.
See, now the other thing, I would like to know if there's any Mr. Robot viewers out there, for a show that intentionally does that on so many levels and also pays so much attention to technical things, is there anybody that watches Mr. Robot that has those moments going, no, I'm done with Mr. Robot, it's too much, it's too crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's all good except for this one thing.
Yeah, one thing,
Yeah.
See, that's the whole point, though. With Big Penguin 2000, like, you should suspend your belief, but, like, you should do it for the whole entire movie.
Absolutely.
It's not like everything made sense and is perfect up until that point where somebody's like, nope, that's it. Like, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You either have to suspend it for the entire time frame, or, like, as soon as the movie starts, you pretty much have to be like, that's not LA.
Is there a specific amount you need?
It's like all those times
please.
I don't
that
think
you
that's
visited
possible.
Caprica in Vancouver. Just say it. Just say it.
Except maybe win a wire loop skill tester. And find happiness in life. Inevitably regretting your decisions upon your deathbed.
If it's that simple, why don't you go yourself?
Let's just say I had too much space dust. And let's just say I thought I was a rocket ship. And I tried to launch myself off the top of his mansion. And of course, rockets don't need claws.
Legit.
Anyway, now I'm not allowed to go there anymore.
Can you show me where the drug dealer is at least?
Yeah, alright. Do you have a map on you?
Will this postcard do?
I think so. Go to this place here. The little house on the mountain in the middle.
The postcard that just so happens to be covered with pieces of tape.
I've already got the
They usually
suppository
take off when you
prepared.
get the areas.
Hi, Luca.
Then you can go on a
Oh, hello.
spiritual journey with me to uncover the dark secrets of Krush.
New original conspiracies?
Yeah, want to hear about it?
Like, how do you know you're really playing a game? Maybe you're just filming this in a studio. Oh, wait, we're the most low-budget studio ever.
Pay no attention to the people behind the curtain.
We have Dog, though. Dog adds plus to studio.
Although she's much quieter today.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you popped in. Yay!
Woo!
This seems like a very appropriate.
Long live the lizard
Long
people.
live the lizard people.
Listen here, P. Diddy Diggum. Paradigmy guy. Ever wonder why there's only like 5 or 6 of us living
Actually,
here?
yes.
Vague memories of childhood. Unexplained scars. Large hemorrhoids that are impossible to get rid of. Obvious listening devices. Now, I won't know for sure till my next drug-induced coma, but I'm pretty sure that...
Alien Zoo. Fingers crossed they have a mating program.
We're all part of a reality.
I'm not sure that we should have our fingers crossed for that. Like, according to the trailer, our options are like sloth, this guy,
Cat.
a cat, the
Eggplant, dog.
and then the dog. So,
And we know dogs can't use and do tutorials, so that's
yeah,
say
so
no to dog.
I'm hoping not, because otherwise, like, Eggplant is really the only way to go.
We're all part of a reality TV show called Paradigm's Life is Nothing But Misery and Regret.
That makes sense.
Ah.
Or we're nothing but a figment of the imagination of a terrible Dungeons and Dragons campaign.
Ah! Yes! Roll a d20 to find out if you're real.
See, my only problem about that is I'm not actually sure that it would be terrible. Because, like, beatboxing Eggplant and shit.
Yes, it's pretty good.
And why you YouTube? What are you doing?
Oh.
YouTube
Oh.
still says it's okay.
Buffy,
No.
Willow, Xander.
All right, so reality
It'd be the old
TV show.
gang.
It is totally the old gang. Sure.
We're all a part of a reality TV show called Paradigm's Life is Nothing But Misery and Regret.
Valid. However, my theory was that we were teenage mutant accidentally
Teenage
filled
Mutant
with
Ninja
radioactive
Boys?
ooze, thus giving us amnesia and trendy period relevant catchphrases. Now they are keeping an eye on us so we don't fight crime. Yours works too.
Let's, change the subject.
Kawabungu!
Oh dear.
I might need to leave now. The stench is too great.
See you later.
And this is how we've been hooked into playing multiple times, because if we want to see those different text options,
Then you
we'd
have to go through them.
potentially have to go through
Yes.
separate playthroughs.
We'll see. All right. Well, I'm gonna quickly. It's gonna go bop in again because I want to try and refresh this.
Bop, bop.
Duke. Duke. Oh, what
Looks like
is
the
this?
Twitch stream is running okay.
Yeah, it's running okay. I just wanted to make sure that I could see it though, so that
Yeah.
it's.
I get that. Because our viewers are important to us.
Yeah, because if it bops out, I can't see that it's bopping out.
Well,
So.
your viewers are important to us.
Well, it's also your viewers right now because I mean you're here. So.
All
All right, let's get to the new area.
Dude, what a tune!
Nice. Are you like a little backpack? Or is that just like in his body? Oh no, it's a backpack because he's got. Yeah, no, he's got a little backpack.
Pigeon with a top hat and a backpack, pair of earbuds.
I can't actually do anything though. I can just grope him awkwardly. I can
I'm
like grope his eyeball.
Freaking out more about like the marshmallow peep with wings in the top right.
Oh, this right here, which we can also not do anything with. It is creepy though. So creepy. Also not
a drug dealer.
Good to know.
That is the biggest sign.
Oh, is this the?
This is-
Okay, we're walking down there.
Great. A windy road for artistic effect.
Is this the dog?
This has gotta be the dog.
It looks like it might be the
At all.
dog.
I wish my diet did not consist entirely of coffee and cereal.
What's wrong with coffee and cereal?
It's
Seriously.
It's your diet.
Top hat needs bat wings.
Yay!
Coffee and cereal.
Yeah.
Go. Keep going.
Paradigm is living
Go,
off
go,
of
go,
coffee
go.
and cereal. I mean,
Yay.
that's
I was
his
unsure if you would want a spoon or fork.
Thank you.
whole thing.
So
Why? Why isn't fast travel
because we
implemented
have one
here?
spork,
Pretty-
and I'm not entirely certain where it is.
Sporks are fun.
Well, I mean, we need to eat, so we could always
Well.
just bore blah, blah, blah,
To bore people.
bore, yeah, bore
Make
people
me
or
walk.
fast travel.
No, we gotta walk it.
We gotta walk it.
Because I'm expecting there's gotta be something that's
Oh,
gonna happen
God.
along the way.
I feel like I'm in an old adventure game. This is the worst.
In an old top hat needs bat wings. Yeah,
So.
that would be pretty sweet.
Oh, oh. Oh God.
Well, you can just click on the house.
Nope. Nope. We have to go the direction.
All right, well, you click away there.
We're clicking.
It's your turn now.
Nope. We're walking backwards.
Excuse me while I eat. Go up to the main door.
I'm moving.
You have one job.
I'm
You
going.
Get him to the front door.
We will get there eventually. Okay? Okay.
Oh, come on, stairs? No escalator? This isn't Rocky. I do not have the calves for this.
Now we're gonna have the calves after doing this climb. Ah, we can listen in. Cool.
That'd actually kind of be a semi-fun superpower. If you could just like put your hand up and awkwardly grope in the distance at people and be able to like hear what they have going on in their like phone or headphones or something.
Ah. What?
Baller. I like his guard.
I hate stairs.
He loves the butts and he cannot lie. I feel like you can totally take that though.
Spherical pot plants. Okay, let's see what we got here. Really amazingly hidden camera and bush.
Does that help a little?
Can't click. Okay. Cardboard bodyguard.
Ah, yes. The future bodyguards. Cheap, recyclable, and after you are finished, you can make some sweet blanket forts with it. No girls allowed. Hello, eco-friendly bodyguard. If only I had
More
a
dogs
marker,
barking.
this would be a beautiful canvas for Felix sketches.
Alright, keep that in mind. If we ever find a marker, we're coming back here.
Okay.
Doug already is basically my bodyguard. I don't need this.
Oh,
Oh.
new deporganizer.
It's a organizer, sort of like a personal digital diary, compulsory to all citizens of Krush.
Yes, we know what one is. Hey, you there. Yes, you. This is for you, my dear friend. Barajam. Real ghost. Occupation. Real ghost. Nose cam.
Alright. Sorry, back to where you were.
I'm stuck inside this deporganizer. Please help me get my soul out of here, otherwise I'll be stuck in here for all eternity. Just follow this link and put in your credit card details and I'll be free. Please, friend, you're my only hope. After I will give you my inheritance value at 330 million BCD straight into your checking account. Seems legit.
Spam in the future.
Seems legit to me.
I admire their spherical nature greatly. Nothing like two big grassy balls.
Oh, yeah, the camera totally follows
Hello?
you.
Can you beatbox?
No, I think it just looks around.
Oh, looks around? Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
Plant can't.
It would probably make Doug jealous. While ditching this quest for a gardening quest is tempting. No thanks.
From what I know of Doug, he would probably really like two big balls. Like, can you imagine? He'd probably
I
love to
admire
have those
their
sitting by him.
spherical nature greatly. Nothing like two big grassy balls.
There might be an issue having balls bigger than your body, though.
I see no issues with this. Would you like to elaborate?
Well, they would be awkward to move around, although Doug doesn't do any moving, really.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess it would just be for display purposes only.
Mm-hmm.
Which, under those circumstances, perhaps
Yes,
Doug would actually
yes.
enjoy them.
Big
You're
balls
right.
are better.
I do love butts. You are proof there are still good people in this world. I can't use someone else's undying love for butts.
But we should all be able to use someone else's undying love for butts.
Mm. Oh
I
yes.
could not pick up butts. This makes me sad.
This makes me sad too.
All right, so the stuff that people also laugh at probably tells you something,
is a
and so
limited
far the
edition
most
for
giggles
Shakespeare
I've had is
Army
about
Knife.
butts.
It's the only standard issue Army
So
Knife
we
to
can
replace
tell
the
my
knife
maturity
mark of the
level.
silver spoon. Laughing like it will
I
strike
like the
fear
thought
into
about
the heart
picking
of
up
your enemy
butts.
Whenever they hear stories of death by serrated
Like a
spoon.
OMFG. Yeah. This is why we're playing this game.
Hello, extremely dangerous serrated army spoon. Oh, I'm not sure if it's responsible to use a serrated spoon here. Maybe it will be handy somewhere else.
That's a good one.
And it does seem like a hint.
I've always wanted a Crush Army serrated spoon. Okay, I totally forgot these have a press to talk button.
So there's a thumbs up from Alaka. I'm not 100% sure what it relates to. I'm just gonna assume it's butts. It could be spoon, but I'm gonna assume butts.
At this point, we will always assume everything
There's
is
a duck in
related
there,
to
watching
butts.
YouTube. I'm not sure what's going on, but I know it's cute as hell.
With the dog or with YouTube?
No, with the... It's totally butts.
Oh, it's butts.
Hello, security room. I'm not sure if I want to interrupt the dog inside watching YouTube. He looks like he means business.
Sorry about that.
It appears that he is on a similar level of hideousness to me, assuming that's him. Although I have the tighter figure, squats really do work wonders. Hello, narcissism embodied.
Did he say that? Or that guy has a
I
good...
can't really use it for much besides
No, he said...
making me feel better about
Paradigm
my
said that
appearance.
he has a tighter figure
Because of squats?
than the golden statue because of squats.
Oh, but he can't walk upstairs.
But he can't walk upstairs.
If I could reach
Detail.
it, I would melt it down and turn it into puppies to help me forget.
Golden Melton puppies.
I don't want to be melted.
Okay, golden puppies.
Golden melty puppies? Why? What type of person are you?
Happens to be bolder and-
It should just be normal golden puppies. Instead, you're like, no, I'm gonna have them melty.
Hello, Gate, impending my progress in life. You remind me
Molten
of my
puppies are
hideous
more
face.
dynamic. I don't... The best I could come up with.
I'll use it to block
Molten
my
puppies.
enemies. Alas, it cannot block my emotions. Other.
All right,
Oh, good job.
intercom it is.
I wonder if this works. Hello, intercom. I want to speak to your master. I guess I have to press the button. I thought this was the future.
Oh, look, so much options. Hello, I have cookies to sell. I was hoping to get something for my back pain. I would like a burger with a side of life-changing, third eye-opening drugs. That's a good one. Have you considered a new life insurance plan? And I would like to purchase some face bus, which is really just the worst.
So, what do you think? Burger with the side of life-changing third eye opening drugs?
I mean, that would be my favorite option, although that might actually be a legitimate option. But that's what I'd pick.
I was worried that, hello, I have some cookies here to sell was a legitimate option. I think they're all actually a legitimate option at
Either
this
way,
point.
we'll probably get inside.
Probably.
All right, well, let's do the... I want to do burger. That's what I vote burger.
Vote for burger. Probably vote for burger.
I would like a burger with a side of life-changing, third eye-opening drugs.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Now how am I supposed to write my
Burger.
deep and hard-hitting prog metal album?
No.
Yeah, do the funny ones. Which is not that last
Have
one.
you considered a new life insurance plan? I recommend insuring yourself against dragons and goblin invasion. In this economy, you can never be too protected.
Roll 3d6 to find out your life insurance rate.
I was hoping to get something for my back.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Nothing. Breast reduction surgery it is. Hello. I have some cookies here to sell. I'm raising money to bring about the second apocalypse. And there are only 2 crush marks.
Nope. Alright.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see if this is actually legitimate.
Suck to get a natural one. Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to purchase some space dust.
Go away. Space dust was never sold here. I mean, what's space dust? I mean, get off my premises, you filthy pig. My guard will kick you out if you try anything.
Your guard is clearly just a cardboard cutout with a speech bubble drawn on it.
Bollocks. You won't be saying that after he gives you a super insane paper cut. It's gonna hurt real bad, and when you finally think it's healed, it opens up again. Shit's super annoying.
Look at me. If I were a policeman, could I do this? I'm not a cop. I'm part of a fat gangsta hip-hop group. I hated the Police Academy movies.
Well, that last one is obviously a lie, because nobody ever hated all of those.
It's true.
So that would obviously be a... You would know you're lying.
If I were a policeman, could I do this?
If I were a policeman, could I do this? Sorry, I was supposed to do something that proved I was not a policeman.
Well, if the goal was to look like a dickhead, you did it. Aced it even.
I'm a part of a fat gangster hip-hop group.
Prove it.
Yeah. Come on, yeah. I'm a rap guy, and I rap and rapping guy, and I
That was terrible.
That was
I don't
pretty
believe
bad.
I don't know. Starting to get narrowed down here.
Yeah, I
Look at
assume
me.
the look at me
Not a
or I am not a cop is probably the actual one. One of those two. Probably the I am not a cop.
hated the Police Academy movies.
No one hates the Police Academy. Except maybe after number 7.
Oh yeah! Knew it! I knew that was definitely gonna be a...
Look at me.
Nobody hates
Do you think I
those.
could even run after a criminal?
Fat policemen normally do the paperwork.
Oh, I just meant I was unfit. Wait, do you think I'm fit?
So it is totally, just I'm not a cop. Which is kind of what I thought it would be. I kind of thought it would be that one.
Dialogue spoiler. Well, is it really a dialogue spoiler if you just randomly come up with the dialogue that you think is going to be in the game?
It's not randomly come up with. I know, man. I know.
I am not a cop.
I could do that too. I am not the droid you are looking for. Droid actually lives down in Crossevia. Isn't this fun? All right already. Jesus, this is going nowhere. I'll tell you what, if you bring me the severed head of a policeman, I'll let you buy from me.
Oh, isn't that pretty brutal?
Not if you're a gangster thug like me. Now get the hell out of here.
Alright, now we apparently need a severed head.
Jesus Christ! I can't murder anyone. Who does he think he is? I can't even tell if a fly passive aggressively. Maybe I can order a canned head of Ibeski.
Ibeski?
I don't have time
What's
for
it?
that.
Go lay down.
I guess I could go look around.
Lay down.
I'm finally starting to remember where everything is. Flushing all that milk out of my system is
Good girl.
letting me think clearly again. I could probably check my shop, the junkyard, and or butt observatory.
So all of the new places! Wow, all of the places.
Fingers crossed there are some local decapitations today.
Yes, Watson is a huge gamer dog. We need to figure out more space for her though. You can't put him back. I'm sorry.
Can't put him back.
No, there is no option to be an upstanding citizen.
Oh.
I don't think it would appreciate the
Alright, so
sentimental
I have
value
some
of a handwritten postcard from
bad
me.
news.
Uh-oh.
It is pretty much time for us to call it
Oh.
because it's half an hour too.
Well,
So it depends how close you want to cut it.
that's okay. I will let you decide.
Well, we'll
A
save it.
little more. We can call it quits for now.
Okay, well let's check out one of the places.
One of the places.
Yeah, we'll check out one of the three.
All right, you're driving.
Okay. We'll do one of the
I
three.
don't think it would appreciate the sentimental value of a handwritten postcard from me. Especially an inanimate object.
It's alright. I didn't mean to click that. There we go. Map. Alright.
Good.
Shop, junkyard, or, I mean, junkyard implies that it'll probably be there, so... I'm kind of liking the observatory just because this feels like the closest to the moon. You know, the place that shouldn't be on the map.
Well, I
It's
mean,
moonish.
it kind of is a moon
And
already.
all butt-like. And I mean, we already were talking earlier about the fact that we like butts. So,
It's true.
alright. Do
I like big butts.
the butts.
You can't get any bigger than the butt observatory.
Yes, I was totally scratching that big butt.
Hey, mate. It's me, John 3000. I managed to form the connect to your headset again. Someone blocked me out last time. Weird.
Yeah, weird.
Yeah, weird.
Anyway, been tuning this new bird. She wants me, hey. She get this soundbar she sent me. Super bonds are hot.
I'll say, is it totally gonna be the modem? Yeah. It's an old school modem.
Makes me sweaty just listening to it.
Can you please leave me alone?
Yeah, right. Just to be clear, if you don't get this floppy soon, the station is gonna melt down real soon.
Yeah, so
Everyone
much
will
nostalgia.
blame you for millions of deaths for centuries
So
to
many.
come. No biggie. Oh, that's not good.
What?
It actually might be too late. I had so many biddies to cyber with. I guess this is goodbye paradigm.
Oh jeez.
Uh-oh.
This isn't so bad.
Nice.
I can live with this.
I can live with this.
Oh god, what just happened?
Oh, just a little bit of hyper-visual simulation I implanted into your brain via sound waves. Just wanted to emphasize this destroying the world thing, since I would die as well. Not too keen on dying.
I feel an email would have been more appropriate.
Yeah, well, bye.
It was funny. I was actually at a conference one time, and they were talking about internet in ye old glory days, right? And they're like, oh yeah, and then dial-up modems. I'm like, oh yes, the dial-up modems. Boop, 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 boop. Ooh. And everybody at the table just, like, lost it.
I had a moment of nostalgia where I was thinking to myself, you know what would make a great ringtone on my phone?
Oh, a modem?
Dial-up modem.
Dial-up modem? Yeah.
Until you play it for 5 seconds, then you realize, no, you don't want to listen to that.
No,
Your
you
phone's
totally,
ringing.
you totally want to listen to that.
No, no.
I remember.
So no.
I remember back when, we had it, and whenever it started playing, like whenever it went off or whatever, I would literally just sit there in the chair and just be like, boop, 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 boop. Like, I would just, like, copy it.
It's like learning a second language.
It really was.
It's so hard-hitting and truthful. It's made me rethink all my motivations. I can't wait to forget this in a few minutes. Hello, graffiti.
No graffiti.
It's so edgy, I could use it as an extra edge. I can't just pick up such advanced social commentary.
No, can't possibly. Oh,
Oh.
too far. Come back. Not that matters. Nope. Don't touch.
It is said touching the butt gives you good luck.
Ho, 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 ho.
Mostly it makes your hand smell weird from all the other people touching it.
At least it's not licking it like the Barney
Hello,
stuff.
filthy human
Or kissing it, I
hands.
guess. And some people lick it.
Ugh. I feel so dirty.
Ah, you touched the butt.
I did
think
touch the
picked up
butt.
enough diseases just by looking at it.
Like how that one implies that you have not yet touched it.
After their first fall, they decided to do some remarketing. They were on all the social media.
It is very
Neil
lovely.
Lennon even had a Let's Play channel. Until they fell again. Like, comment, and conform.
I feel like that should be an ending to all my videos now.
Like,
comment,
comment,
and
and
conform.
conform.
I like it. I kind of want to take it.
Hello, misguided symbolism. I don't need to create any political change right now. Yeah, girl. Let's make it work in theory.
Oh dear.
Welcome to Crush Butt Observatory. It was commissioned during the Neo-Lukewarm War as a representation of Neo-Soviet
Yo,
Union.
lukewarm war.
However, in secret, it was used as a cover for a missile silo, primarily to thwart any spy's credibility. Upon telling their governments that the large genital sculptures were nuclear weapon facilities, they were laughed out of the service, allowing the Neo-Soviet Union to have the best missile offensive at the time.
That would actually be kind of interesting. To be like, so where are their secret weapons hidden? Oh, in the giant butt. Are you kidding? No,
Hello,
literally, there's a
information
giant butt. It opens up, missiles come out of it.
I'm going to use this knowledge so hard on trivia night. Doug will be dethroned.
And you know, the missiles have to be put in there somehow, so like, just open up and then the missiles go in as well. Does it go both ways? Oh, what if you like plant the missiles in from like the back end and then just keep going and they get shot out the front end?
That's funny. That's super funny.
I notice your use of academic references. I've always been into intelligent flex. Nice.
There's a plank. Good planks. Okay. Let's do it. Look at it.
Cute. It is a little model launch pad of the bloody Krushkinov launch tragedy. Neat.
Oh, please tell me we get to put the rocket on it and the rocket gets to
Hello,
explode.
launch area.
It does look like a rocket could be
There
put
is no
on it.
time to play poorly funded space program.
There's
Sir,
always time.
We need the rocket. Sorry, John. We've got to see what's next on. Help! My dog cheated on my wife. You make my rocket launch.
There you go. There's
And
a
we
good
got
pickup
one.
for ya. You make my rocket launch.
Turns out repairing magnification glasses is expensive. Although, I must say I'm impressed by this artist's rendition.
So this reminds me of a story. So when I was, I think it was junior high, because we were at the new house.
Okay.
And Mom had you might remember it, but it had like a tall side table that had a ceramic top on it that was kind of beautiful and lovely. It had like flower motif or something like that.
Kind of.
And one time I was like, I don't know if I was just watching a movie or horsing around or what, but something happened and I kicked it and it fell and it actually landed and broke everywhere. So the whole top broke. So in my infinite wisdom, I went and I got a sheet of paper and I copied the design and then I just cut it so it was like a circle and just put it down on top of it and just like taped it in place.
See,
And then
artists
wandered off.
have... You can fix any problem. You need to fix a table, piece of artwork, repair magnifying glasses, piece of artwork. You need a bodyguard, cardboard.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like that for like, I don't know, a day or so? I don't remember. It was like that for a little bit. And then finally I had that thought of like, what if somebody put something, like, for some reason I thought it was like really good. So I was like, what if somebody just put like a cup on it and just goes
Swoosh.
through it falls? That would be terrible. This was not an immediate thought that I had though at all. So then I told Mom, I was like, oh, okay, by the way, I put this over. It's just totally a piece of paper. We should probably deal with that. And surprisingly, Mom was pretty calm about it.
Mom's calm about everything. Thanks, Mom, for being calm about everything.
She might have also realized before, and maybe she was like waiting it out to see if I said something.
The secret about Mom, she's actually been quietly trolling us for our entire lives.
She might have gone over there and looked at it and been like, I'll just wait. We'll see.
Mom is pulling the longest con on us ever.
Yes, probably. So yeah, I told her, and then she was just like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And then I think it she didn't even take it away or do anything with it for a while there. It was there with the paper for a bit until I think it finally ended up going away.
Oh, she was totally playing you.
Hello, thing that makes things appear closer.
That was hilarious.
Turns out repairing magnification glasses
Oh,
is
it's just the same
expensive.
as the cat.
Although I must say I'm impressed by this artist's rendition. It's bolted on with neo-communist might. And has no puzzle-solving significance.
Wow, that's pretty obvious. Alright, we'll do this and then we'll see about the rocket.
Great access for the Sad Suicidals. Sad Suicidals being the local base jumping group. Hello,
It's an
Plank.
interesting name. Kinda apt sometimes, I guess.
I, Paradigm, will kill myself because I cancelled my favorite TV show before its time. Is probably what would I'd say if I was going to do it. Are
Yep.
you into pirates? I downloaded like 3 seasons last night.
No, that you launch my rocket ship was still way better. Oh, no, I want to actually...
Oh,
Well,
It is a good idea, but I
But-
think it would be way cooler to
Oh, we
combine
need
it
to
with something
combine,
else
yeah.
and potentially see it explode.
Yes.
was it edible?
it was
Yes, it was
delicious.
awesome.
God, let me answers.
It was really good.
Nummy
Well,
food was delicious, by the way.
there was current talking text, so...
Wow.
hmm
I am far more important than Tumor Brain.
I would agree with this statement.
Or whatever.
If given the choice, you would definitely win. For sure. Like all the time.
Stop looking at me in that tone of voice.
Love you!
Lying.
Ah, ravine of lethal death. Cause they're in the mountain castle. The joy
Enjoy
of
your
yummy
yummy
food.
foods. So yummy.
There are a bunch of skeletons down there. Plastic ones.
Oh,
The real ones get taken away by wild animals. Or become magical fantasy skeletons.
oh dear.
Hello, Ravine.
That would be
of
great,
Evil
though.
Death. I can't think of a good use for the Ravine of Death.
What? Really? You can't?
The Grand Canyon may be bigger in size, but you have the bigger personality, Ravine of Death.
Aw.
Also rocks that look like boobs.
I was about to say, that's very kind of nice and thoughtful of you until the rocks look like boobs. And it's like, oh no, we're back to the usual humor.
Mountain castle.
Oleg's castle. He locked himself in there to prove some points. When, in reality, he is just a dick and no one wants to save him.
Oh
Hello,
dear.
castle.
It's like Camelot.
No one
If
actually
I
wants
had
to
the
say
castle, I'd roleplay it in it so hard. I've always wanted to play a debaucherous fat king, or the dainty princess. Don't judge me.
Nah, we'll never judge you.
I'm the mutant to get past through your emotionally and physically reinforced walls.
So smooth.
Mm-hmm.
So smooth.
Not sure what I think about that one. Alright. So that's it. We have looked around, and as far as I can tell, no heads.
No heads.
That's okay. I'm
I
pretty
see
sure
that.
the head's in the junkyard.
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's in the junkyard.
Probably right.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put my money on the shop. And we probably have to trade something for a head that's like in a jar. Like Dad's will be someday.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know that's the way of the future. So has told us Futurama.
Mm-hmm. And also Dad.
And Dad.
Even if it's not really a thing, Dad is still just gonna be like, here, this is what's happening. You have to figure it out, though.
Evil genius brain in a jar / robot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he's probably gonna, like, download his consciousness to AI as well. So we'll have, like, AI and then, like, head in a jar, and then we can just like point them together and they just
Have
like have
conversations
conversations
back
with
and
each
forth.
other all the time. Like, in retrospect, this will be amazing. Like, so many of the world's problems are probably going to be solved.
It is
You
gonna.
just have like the two of them chatting. Unless you end up having like literally the same pitfalls. Like literally, like you just like get stumped on the same thing.
It's gonna be that episode of. Actually, it's gonna be any episode of Mr. Robot where they're constantly at a stalemate because they're both the same person. So how can you best your other side? It's not gonna happen.
That's kind of
Always a stalemate.
it. Yes. Apparently, Dad
People
is sitting in a big chair stroking his cat like an evil genius. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. Evil flippers.
Evil flippers.
Evil flippers, which we did before evil flippers were a thing. Before Madagascar, we were the family that did evil flippers. Actually, I don't know if I told you this, but with my previous boss, because we do this, right? When we're kind of like thinking and contemplating stuff like that. So my previous boss, one time I was talking about something and I did this, and then she got that look on her face and she was like, "Oh, I hate it when you do that." She's like, "Your dad does it as well?" And she's like, "I know you're scheming something." I was like, "Oh, that's the nicest thing you've said to me." It was like such a compliment. It's like, "Oh, your dad also does that, and I know you're scheming." And I was just like, so proud.
Scheming.
Yes. All right, well, that's it. We're out.
But don't forget to like,
Like-
subscribe, and conform.
It was like, comment, and conform. But
was like
subscribing's also kind of a thing.
Also, okay, like,
Like, comment, and conform.
and conform. We are so gonna steal this.
Yes.
Like, comment,
Yes, we
and
are.
conform.
I'm sorry, Paradigm developer, that I do not know your name of.
Paradigm developer, we're gonna look you up. We're gonna give you credit for this one.
We sort of will. We'll use it more often, and I'm not going to like reference you at the end every single time, but it is totally from you, and if people ask, I will give you credit. Alright.
So true.
So that's it. We should probably actually save.
Woo! Because that's a good thing.
I
Saving's
feel
always a
like
good
progress has happened. Save.
thing. Okay, so if we go through every location per session, we run about an hour per session. Yeah, we could totally run this game in hopefully less time than Doki Doki.
Well, that depends. I mean, one game of Doki Doki was indeed a promised, but
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see. But
Yeah.
anyway, all right. Bye.
Get the frame next time.
Yeah.
No, like